Students, today's topic is concave and convex mirror, very important topic of class 10. We will learn about the image formation of concave and convex mirrors. So, first of all, we have to identify the mirrors. Concave mirror. What is a concave mirror? A cave like this, which is painted outward. Okay, which is painted outward is called a concave mirror. And the second mirror, that is the convex mirror, it is painted in the cave, like this. This type of mirror is convex mirror. Okay. Now there are some rules for the formation of image. First rule. Now we will write down the rules. First rule is we will learn about concave mirror first. First rule: if this is a concave mirror and this is the principal axis, then if a ray comes parallel to the principal axis, then after reflection it will reflect back from the focus. It will pass through focus. This is the point which is called focus. Okay. Now next rule number 2. If this is a concave mirror, if a ray passes through focus, then it will reflect back parallel to the principal axis. Remember, you have to show arrows every time. Okay, you have to show arrows every time. This was principal axis. There are 4 rules. Third one is, now this is a concave mirror. Now this point, which is called, already, focus. This point is focus. Double the length of the focus, which is the center of curvature. Now rule number 3 says that every ray which will pass through center of curvature, after reflecting back from the mirror, it will follow the same path. As shown. Okay. Then last one, fourth rule is, if this is a, concave mirror, this point is called pole. You already know this point. Yes, it is a focus. This point you already know. See, that is center of curvature. What do we call it? Center of curvature. Okay. Now fourth rule says that every ray that will strike the pole, okay, will reflect back at the same angle with the principal axis. That means angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection. Okay, this angle is equal to this angle. This was the fourth rule. Let us revise. Rules for the formation of concave mirror. Remember, it was the rule for concave mirror. Okay, concave mirror. This is a concave. Okay. First rule says every ray which will come parallel to the principal axis will pass through focus after the reflection. Done. Now, second point. Every ray which will pass through focus after reflection will come parallel to principal axis. Now, third was every ray that will pass through the center of curvature will reflect back to the same path after the reflection. Done. Now, fourth is every ray which will hit the pole, which will strike the pole, will make the same angle on the principal axis after the reflection. Means that the angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection in this case. Okay, done. Now we will see that how these rules will help us in making the image formation of the concave mirror. Okay, there are total 6 cases. Remember, there are total 6 cases for the formation of concave mirror. Okay, image formation of the concave mirror. First case is if this is a concave mirror, this is a principal axis, this is a pole, this point is called pole, this point is called focus, you already know, this point is called center of curvature, as we have seen earlier. Okay, now first case is when the object is placed at infinity, far away from the mirror. Okay, we know that if the object is placed at infinity, the rays will come parallel to each other. We will always take 2 rays for the formation of the image. Okay, then let us take 2 rays that are coming parallel to each other. First ray is this. You can take any 2 ray according to the rules we have seen earlier. There are 4 cases. You can take any 2 rules. Okay, we have seen that the ray which passes through focus will become parallel to the principal axis after reflection. Done. Okay. Next ray, the ray which strikes on pole, will make same angle as that angle of incidence equal to the angle of reflection. Okay, now this is the image, the point where the reflected rays after the reflection intersect each other, the image will be formed there. Clear? Now we have to see 3 things. About the nature of the image. Here, when the object was placed at infinity, first observation is that the image is formed at focus. Nature of image. This is nature of image. First is if we say location is at F, that is focus. Okay, image is formed at focus. Now second is B, observation B. size. Size. We know if the object is at infinity, it must be very enlarged. Very large size of object was there, but the image comparatively is smaller. Okay. Therefore, diminished, rather highly diminished. Highly diminished image is formed. Okay. See, observation 3. Observation 3. I want to tell you something that if this is a line we will use in the formation of image, it is a real line. It is a real line. But if we use dotted line, then it is virtual line. Okay. Now, image formed by real lines are real images. Image formed by real lines are real images. But image formed by virtual lines, are virtual images. Okay. Now, note that if the image is formed real, then it is always inverted. It is always inverted. उल्टी होगी भाई इमेज. यहाँ पे इमेज जो फॉर्म हो रही है वो हो रही है उल्टी. आप देख सकते हो. ठीक है. इट्स हेड इज लाइंग डाउनवर्ड. ओके. Now if the virtual image is formed, then it is always erect. We will see in further cases. Now here the image formed is real. Okay, how do we know that it is real? We haven't made any virtual line. All lines are real lines. Then the image formation will be real image. Okay, real image. Also, I told you real images are inverted, and you can see also here that it is inverted. Real and inverted image. Okay, real and inverted image. Clear होगा भाई? Okay, now one more thing. Real images are obtained on the screen. Okay, real images are those images which can be obtained on the screen. Virtual images are not obtained on screen. They are not obtained on screen. Note this point. Okay. If we have to obtain this image, we have to apply a screen over here. Okay. We have to apply a screen to get this image. Hope it is clear. So, let us go to next case. Okay. Now, second case, when object is beyond curvature. Okay. First of all, you have to make concave mirror. These dotted lines are important. Please note. This shows the painted region. Okay. This is principal axis. Done. Principal axis. This is focus. focus. Double the distance is curvature. Double the distance is center of curvature. Now object is placed at beyond C, means beyond C means this region. It can be. It means that it is placed between infinity and center of curvature. Between infinity and center of curvature. Okay. Now we have learned rules to form the image. Now the ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis, will pass through focus. Will pass through focus like this. Okay. Now next slide. The line which will pass through focus will become parallel to the principal axis. Now you got the intersection point address. This is the intersection point between the reflected rays. Okay. Now image is this, and the intersected point will show the head of the image. Here also we haven't made any virtual line. Note that the virtual lines are formed behind the mirror. Virtual lines are formed always behind the mirror. Okay. These all are real lines. Therefore, this is the real image, and you can see that it is shorter or smaller than the object. Okay. Now, three observations. Okay. Now, observations were: first observation, the image is formed between C and F, means between center of curvature and focus. Now next, second observation is it is smaller, it is diminished. The image size is diminished. Done. Now third point, nature of the image. You can see the nature, that is real, because we have used real lines. Okay, and it is found in the front of the mirror. Real, and I told you that the word which is associated with real is inverted. Okay, real is the real and inverted image. Real and inverted image. Inverted means upside down. Okay, done. This was the second case. Now next case, when the object is at the curvature. The object is at C. Okay. Again, we have to make this concave mirror. Again, I am saying that note that the paint is on the bulge side. Okay, outside the cave is concave mirror. Okay. Now this is the focus. This is the center of curvature, and this is the principal axis. Done. Okay. Now the object is placed at the curvature. We know that the line coming parallel to principal axis will pass through focus. The ray coming parallel to principal axis will pass through focus, and another ray which is coming from focus, which is passing through focus, will become parallel to the like this, will become parallel to the principal axis. Okay, you can see this is the intersection point, and this is the image. Note that the size of the object here will be equal to the size of the image. Okay, observation. What we have observed now. Observe. This arrow is important. Observations. Observations. First observation. The image form or image is also formed at curvature. You can see the point. The object was at the curvature, and the image is also formed at the curvature. Okay, at C. Image is formed at C. Second point, it is of the same size as that of the object. So observation is same size. Same size. Third observation, again it is a real and inverted image. It is real and inverted image. Done. Now third case is done. This was third case. Okay. Now fourth case. Fourth case, when object is between curvature and focus. Object is between curvature and focus. Okay. Again, you have to make this concave mirror. Remember the shape of the concave mirror. This is the principal axis. This is the focus. This is the curvature. Okay. Now the object is between. Between doesn't mean it is in the middle. It means it is in between here, or here, anywhere in between the curvature and the focus. Now next we have to use two rules from the among the four rules. Now first rule was line coming parallel to the principal axis will pass through focus. Okay. And the second rule, next rule was the ray passing through focus will become parallel, will become parallel to the principal axis. Now you can easily see this is the point of intersection. This is the point of intersection, and this is the image. This is the image. You can easily see that the image size is larger than the object size. Now the observations. What are the observations? First observation is that the image formed is beyond C. Image formed is beyond C. Second observation is it is larger. It is enlarged. It is enlarged. Done. Now third, what is the nature? You can easily note that the nature of the image is real and inverted. Real and inverted images formed. Done. Now the fifth case, second last case. Second last case, the object is at focus. The object is at focus. F. Done. Now this is the concave mirror. This is the principal axis. This is the focus, and this is the curvature. Object is at focus. Object is at focus. The line coming parallel to the principal axis will reflect back and pass through focus. Will reflect back and pass through focus. Another line, another ray which uh, passes through another ray which passes through curvature. Okay, which passes through curvature will follow the same path as that of the incident ray. Clear? Now you can easily see that the image will form at infinity. Okay? When the object is placed at focus, then the image is formed at infinity. Now let us recall all the matter. When the object was at infinity, the image was formed at focus. Now the object is coming towards the mirror and the image is moving here beyond the focus. Okay, object is moving like this and image is moving like this. Okay, they will meet at curvature. When the object is at curvature, the image formed is at curvature and is of the same size. Clear? When the object was at infinity, it was a very diminished image. But when the object is at now curvature and the image size was becoming large, then the size of the image is equal to the size of the object. Now the object is moving ahead of the curvature. Now when the object will move like this, the image will pass the curvature and will move beyond C. When the object was between C and F, we notice that image is formed beyond C. Now when the object is at F, the image has reached the infinity and is very enlarged. Clear? Hope it is clear. Now the last and very important case, when the object is between focus and pole. When the object is between focus and pole. Okay. Now this is the concave mirror. This is the principal axis. This is focus. This is curvature. Object is at. Now this is the sixth case and the last case. Object is at between focus and this point is called pole. Right? We have seen earlier. Now the line, according to the rules, which is coming parallel to the principal axis, will pass through focus. The line which is coming parallel to the principal axis will pass through focus. Then, okay, another line which pass through curvature will go on the same path. Will go on the same path as that of the incident line. Now we can easily see that real lines are not able to meet. They are diverging. So the image will be formed virtually because we have to draw here the virtual lines to form the image. How? Now these lines are not meeting here. Therefore, they will meet behind the mirror. And I told you, behind the mirror I will form virtual lines. So the image will be formed behind the mirror. And the head of the image was at the point where the rays are intersected. Okay. So the image is erect also. It is not now inverted. It is erect. It is not like this. They were inverted, but now here it is erect. Clear? Now it is formed behind the mirror. It can't be obtained on the screen, but like plane mirrors, if you see your face in the plane mirror, you are standing in the front of the mirror, then your image is formed behind the mirror. This is the case where this is also the case where the image of the object, when it is placed between the focus and the pole, the image will be formed behind the mirror. It is enlarged image. It is virtual image because it is made by virtual lines, and it is erect also. Now, observations. Observations. Now, first observation. Yes, you can tell that it is formed behind the mirror. Yes, it is formed behind the mirror. Okay. Second point. You can easily see that it is enlarged. It is enlarged image. Third point. It is virtual. It is virtual image, and the term associated with virtual was erect, and you can also see in the image it is erect. Virtual and erect image is formed. This is the case used in beauty parlors, where the object, to see the face is placed between the focus and the pole, and enlarged image of the face is seen in the mirror. Okay, this is used. What is the application? What is the application here? Application of this case is when the object is placed between pole and focus, enlarged image is formed. In this case, you can say in beauty parlors, okay, or you can say in dressing mirrors. Okay, this was all about the concave mirror. Now, next lecture we will learn about the convex mirror, the rules and the image formation by the convex mirror. Thank you.